It's Ron Brown with Tech for Senior, where we make videos to help seniors understand technology and stay in their home longer. Today I want to talk to you about home delivery services. Have you ever used one? Do you know anything about it? Well, I just used DoorDash this week, and I wanted to tell you all about it and some of the advantages I think seniors can have with home delivery services. Now, I've actually made videos about this before. The last one I reviewed was Instacart at Costco, and I made a video, and you'll find it up here, called Controversy at Costco. But today I want to tell you about a news article we discussed on Tech for Senior Live on our Thursday show. And this was an announcement in Canada that DoorDash was developing a partnership with Amazon. Now, DoorDash is a home delivery service, which we'll talk about in a minute. And they have two options when you sign up. You can sign up for a free account in which you pay for the services when you use them, or they have Prime or Pro account, if you can call it, for $120 a year, and you don't have to pay anything. It's all included. So DoorDash and Amazon Prime in Canada just announced a partnership. Yes, a partnership. And if you have Amazon Prime in Canada, currently, as of last week, you will now have the DoorDash Prime feature included in your Amazon Prime account. What does this mean? Well, if you had a DoorDash Prime account, you'd be paying $120 plus your fee for your Amazon Prime membership. But now, because of the promotion, you're able to get your Prime DoorDash account as part of your Amazon membership. So it's free, and it's a great feature. If you do live in Canada and you have Amazon Prime, you get this great feature. Now, in the United States, they have a relationship with Grubhub. Similar feature, and currently they have a promotion on, and you actually get 2 years or $256 value with Grubhub that you use through your Amazon Prime account. So these are added features to your Amazon account that you should know about because they're free and you might as well use them. And I did. And I used DoorDash Thursday, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So let's look at the advantages of using DoorDash for senior citizens. Well, senior citizens may have problems with mobility or transportation, and this saves the effort of cooking or going out to eat. You know, when I was a practicing physician, we had a thing called Meals on Wheels. This is where the hospital would create some meals and volunteers would take it out to seniors who had problems with mobility or transportation. I never thought that food was that good. Now with DoorDash, most of the major restaurants in our area all participate in the DoorDash system. It is a big win for restaurants. I think that it helps them sell more food, and it's certainly convenient for seniors because you now have a wide range of different types of food that you can order to keep you in your own home when you really don't feel like cooking. DoorDash makes it very easy to do online ordering. I'll show you that in a minute. And also it has a no contact option for you, so you don't have to see the person who delivers your food. All the transactions occur online, and it just shows up with the ring of a doorbell. So let me show you how it works. Now we will be talking today about DoorDash because I live in Canada. I live on the west coast on Vancouver Island in a community of about 80,000 people. We have a lot of very good restaurants, and most of them do participate in DoorDash. Is this a worthwhile service that seniors should be using? I'm going to say maybe. Now let me explain that in this video. So how do you start out with your DoorDash account? Well, of course, you can do it as a mobile app on your phone, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. Primarily today, we're going to talk about establishing your account through a PC or laptop, doing it on the web. So first of all, you want to go to just go to DoorDash's website, and you want to create an account if you don't have one. In the process of the account creation, they're going to ask you if you have an Amazon Prime account, and you'll say, yes, I do, and it will link the two up. So now when you type in DoorDash on your computer in the search function, it'll automatically take you into your Amazon account, and you'll be ordering DoorDash through your Amazon account. And it is in this window. You'll see here at the top, I'm in my Amazon account. I just typed DoorDash into the browser and put me right here to the order menu within my Amazon account. And that's how you'll be doing most of your ordering. Now, as you see in the next menu, we've got some deals. And that's the other thing about the DoorDash Prime version, is that they have a whole bunch of promotions all year round. And they're going to give you lots of these promotions, and you can save a lot of money. And on this particular one, it says that you'll save 50% on each order over $15. And you get that 3 times on this promotion. So this is gonna pay for your Amazon Prime membership very quickly. I'll show you how this works. Anyway, you want to take advantages of these specials because it's great. I'll show you how it worked out today. So the order I'm going to show you today is from ℙ𝕝𝕝 restaurant locally. This is a restaurant that's been in our valley for many years. It's an Indian restaurant. We know the people that own the restaurant, and it is a great place to eat. They have very authentic East Indian food with unique spices brought over from India to create this unique taste. Both my wife and I do most of our cooking at home. We're both amateur chefs, and we have lots of fun cooking. So we don't eat out very much, but we do enjoy ℙ𝕝𝕝's, and I often order takeout online. I go down, pick it up. I'm usually standing in a line with the DoorDash people because so many people use that service with this restaurant. Anyway, we enjoy that, so I decided to use DoorDash with ℙ𝕝𝕝 as my very first order in this service. So let me show you how that works. All right, we're now at my Chrome browser. We're going to type in DoorDash in the search here. Let's do DoorDash. And if you see here, this is now going to take me directly into my Amazon account, even though I just typed DoorDash in the Google search engine. So here it takes me right into my Amazon Prime account, and we are going to use DoorDash, and we're going to click the order now. Now this takes me into DoorDash. You'll see that, of course, it is my account. This is my account here. It has my address. And we are going to do delivery. Of course, it defaults to. But the thing I'd like you to notice at the top here is that you have your choice of grocery, convenience, or retail. So not only is it for restaurants, but you can also do grocery shopping, convenience, retail. Again, this would change a little bit depending on the location you're in and what services are offered in your area. Now, as you come down here, you'll see my saved store because I've already ordered with ℙ𝕝𝕝's. I put a little heart here and it saved it, so it's ready for me when I want to order. Well, let's look at the options that we have. We have a lot of restaurants, pizza, burgers, chicken, Mexican, fast food. Let's see what's available in fast food. So you can have, we have Popeyes here now. Did you know that? We have Popeyes in Comox. So there you go. You can get Popeyes, McDonald's, even a food truck. Can you believe that? Wendy's, A&W, KFC, Dairy Queen. All of these are all available in the fast food section. Now, before we go to ordering my dinner at ℙ𝕝𝕝, I want to draw your attention to the top here under groceries. Because if you are a senior, you're having trouble getting groceries, this may be an option for shopping. Let's click groceries and see where we go here. Now, you'll see what we have here for grocery stores. And one of the big supermarkets we have in this area is called the Real Canadian Superstore. And it is an option now with DoorDash. So you can have actually DoorDash do your grocery shopping. If you click this, you'll see now that we are in the Real Canadian Superstore, and we have a wide variety of products that you can order. I'm not going to go through the whole menu, but if you want some steak tonight or whatever food you want, you can order it through DoorDash as well. So it works as a grocery shopping service for you we're going to use it tonight to order my dinner from ℙ𝕝𝕝𝕉, but you could use it for shopping for your groceries. By the way, that steak looks really good. Wow. Oh no, we're gonna have Indian food tonight. So here is ℙ𝕝𝕝𝕉's in DoorDash. The prices of the food are exactly the same as they are on ℙ𝕝𝕝𝕉's website. I eat there a lot, so I know that these are not marked up prices. These are the exact prices that you would pay if you ate in at the restaurant. Now, on here, you'll see that there is a $2.99 delivery fee. That you'll find out that this, of course, is waived because you have the DoorDash Prime account, which is included in your Amazon account. So if we come over here, you'll see what I've actually ordered, and you'll see what you've ordered previously. And you can come down, and they pretty much have the full menu is on here. You've got appetizers, and I'm not going to go through all this, but you have a wide variety of choices. When you order it, you can choose your spice level, mild, medium, or hot, any sides you want, recommended sides, and you can just add that to the cart. But I'm going to show you what I ordered, and you'll get the idea pretty quick how this works. This is the order we've placed now. If you look over on the right-hand side, you'll see the 4 items that I've ordered in my cart. The first one is butter chicken, garlic naan, etc. And we're now going to go up to the checkout list. So this is the checkout order form, and let's go over this because this is really where the important part of the transaction occurs. This is where you pay, and let's look at the fees and costs associated with that. If we come up at the top, you'll see it says delivery, so we are not picking this up. It'll be a delivery. You could, I guess, pick this up and get the credit that we were going to get, but I want it delivered. It's a standard delivery time. You can't schedule it for later. From the time that I ordered this to the time it was delivered to my door, I would say is about 20 minutes, not the 30 to 45 minutes. This is a very average time based on, I guess, local conditions. It gives my address that it's going to, and I have it set to leave at my door. I have a non-contact delivery, so I don't want to particularly have anything to do with the people delivering this. And again, you can change that if you want, but I would suggest you just leave it at my door. It gives a phone number. In my case, when I don't know if it was because it was my first order with DoorDash, but they did send me a text message with a code that I had to put in to complete the order. This is like 2-step verification. I'm not sure if that will happen every time. I guess, and also there's an option to send it as a gift if you want. Coming down to payment details, well, of course, you have to pay. You have your choice of credit card, debit card, or PayPal. I don't know why PayPal wouldn't work. That was my first choice, was to pay it with PayPal. I'm not sure if it was because I was getting a discount on the delivery or it was my first order, but I could not get the PayPal option to work. It worked fine with my credit card, put the credit card information in, and it worked just fine. If you come up here, this was just, they were commenting to add a payment service, which was my credit card. Place the order. Once that is completed, you simply place the order, and it goes through and you get a confirmation email. Now coming down, you'll see the promo code that I put in was called Prime, Prime. Put the promo code in. If you look down, you'll see that the discount I got was $16 off the order. So just for using DoorDash, I saved $16 off the order, which is a great promotion. It's something that I got for free. Now then, if you come down, you'll see, of course, below the subtotal of $62.96 is a delivery fee, which you don't pay since you have DoorDash Prime. You then come down to fees and estimated tax. In British Columbia, you have the GST and PST tax, which of course is 12%. If you take 12% of $63, you come out with $8. So $8 of the fees and estimated tax leave about a $2.50 administrative charge that goes to DoorDash. So yes, you do pay that, but the delivery fee is waived. You come down then and you'll see that the Dasher tip is there. You're assigned a Dasher who's going to be the person delivering your food. You can choose whether you want a 10%, 12%, 18%, however you want to tip. I left 12%. That's really up to you. If you choose the other option, you'll see that you have the opportunity to put whatever you want in there. And if you didn't want to leave a tip, you could just put $0.00. You then hit total and place the order. That's it. The next thing you'll get is an email that says your food has been delivered, and I'll show you that in just a minute. I placed the order in my office, went upstairs, put some rice on the stove, then sat down in my lazy boy chair to read the newspaper. I got through the first page and got this email saying your no contact order was dropped off. It was there on my front doorstep. It took about 20 minutes. We had a great dinner, as we usually do when we order takeout from Manvero's. So what was my impression of DoorDash? Well, I think it worked great. It cost me $2.50. The delivery fee was waived, but if you take the tax off, the administration fee was, I think, very reasonable. The tip I would have given to the restaurant, but DoorDash got that. And again, that's variable. You can decide what you want. If you have an Amazon Prime membership, then of course this is included as part of your Amazon Prime membership in Canada. In the United States, it's Grubhub, which works similar to this service. So I think particularly for seniors, if you have problems with mobility or trouble getting to the restaurant, or in fact, if it's just that cold, rainy, miserable night and you don't want to go out, is it worth $2.50 to have the food delivered? And in fact, I did save $16 on the meal because of the promotion. And I think they're going to have lots of promotions through the year. So it probably will easily pay for my Amazon Prime membership. I think it's a good deal in my circumstances. It's Ron Brown with Tech for Senior. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video as much as I had making it. Remember that like and subscribe. Until we see you again, have a great day.
ChatGPT, a well-known but underused chatbot. I'm Hewie Poplock. ChatGPT, what is it? Well, ChatGPT is an AI-powered chatbot that utilizes natural language processing to converse with users on a variety of topics and provide helpful responses. ChatGPT is an open-access online chatbot that allows users to ask questions and request content. It was launched in late 2022 and quickly became the fastest growing web application in history. Despite its popularity, few Americans have actually tried ChatGPT. About 58% of Americans have heard of ChatGPT. This awareness is higher among younger adults, college graduates, and people with higher incomes. Young adults who have heard of ChatGPT are more likely than their older counterparts to have used it. Those 50 to 64, 12% have used it for entertainment, 10 to learn something new, and 8 for tasks at work. 65 and older, 4 have used it for entertainment, 5 to learn something new, and another 4% for tasks at work. This is from the Pew Research Center. Only 14% of Americans have used ChatGPT. Those who have used it most often use it for entertainment or to learn something new. A small number of people have used ChatGPT for work. Those with higher household incomes and more formal education are particularly likely to know about ChatGPT. You can see the numbers there for 50 to 64 and 65 plus. People who have used ChatGPT have mixed opinions about its usefulness. Some people find it to be very useful, while others find it to be only somewhat useful. There is no clear consensus on whether ChatGPT is a valuable tool or not. Again, ChatGPT adult users under 50 are more likely than those 50 and older to say it has been highly useful. ChatGPT is a popular new chatbot, but few Americans have actually tried it. Those who have used it have mixed opinions about its usefulness. Thank you for learning about ChatGPT and how it can enhance your communication experience. Give me a second to get the second video up there to talk a little bit more about ChatGPT. ChatGPT works. A deep dive into natural language processing. I'm Hewie Poplock. ChatGPT is a conversational AI chatbot created by OpenAI. It's designed to answer questions, provide information, and solve a range of problems and communicate the response back to you in a human-like manner. ChatGPT is trained on a massive amount of data from the internet, including sources like Reddit discussions, to help it learn dialogue and attain a human style of responding. How ChatGPT works. ChatGPT uses natural language processing, or NLP, to understand what people are saying and respond in a way that sounds like a human. When someone asks ChatGPT a question, it breaks down the language input, such as sentences or paragraphs, into smaller components and analyzes their meanings and relationships between words and phrases. It then searches through its memory to find relevant information based on what it has read in the past and uses it to generate a response. ChatGPT doesn't work on a sentence level, but instead it generates text of what words, sentences, and even paragraphs or stanzas could follow. Training ChatGPT. ChatGPT is trained on a massive amount of data from the internet, including sources like Reddit discussions, to help it learn dialogue and attain a human style of responding. The creators have used a combination of both supervised learning and reinforcement learning to fine-tune ChatGPT. The reinforcement learning component specifically makes ChatGPT unique, using a technique called reinforcement learning from human feedback, or RLHF, which uses human feedback in the training loop to minimize harmful, untruthful, and/or biased outputs. Potential limitations. While ChatGPT can produce coherent and contextually relevant responses, it may not always give accurate answers. It's important to be careful and double-check information when using it. Critics argue that these tools are just very good at putting words into an order that makes sense from a statistical point of view, but they cannot understand the meaning or know whether the statements it makes are correct. Here's a summary. ChatGPT is an advanced chatbot that has the potential to make people's lives easier and to assist with everyday tedious tasks, such as writing an email or having to navigate the web for information. It represents a tremendous leap in the world of AI and NLP. However, it's important to be aware of its potential limitations and use it with caution. Tokenization. The input text is broken down into smaller pieces called tokens. It uses a tokenizer to segment the input text into individual words, phrases, or symbols, and then creates tokens that represent each of these segments. Encoding. The tokens are converted into numerical representations that the neural network can understand. It uses an encoder to convert each token into a vector of numbers that represents its meaning and context. Neural network processing. The encoded input is passed through multiple layers of the transformer neural network to generate a response. The transformer network uses attention mechanisms to analyze the relationships between the input tokens and generate a response that's relevant and appropriate based on its vast knowledge base. Decoding. The numerical representation of the generated response is converted back into text format. It uses a decoder to convert the numerical representations back into human readable text. Response generation. The generated response is returned to the user. It generates a response based on the vast knowledge and analysis of the input query. So it returns a response that is intended to be relevant and helpful to the user. Learning and improvement. The model continuously learns and improves over time through feedback and adjustments to its parameters based on a vast amount of training data. It is trained on a massive data set of text from a variety of sources and is constantly updated with new data to improve its accuracy and relevance. Thanks for watching. I'm Hewie Poplock.
So I got my letter this morning from Adobe. And as it says, it's time to try out Adobe Firefly. I was on the waiting list, and this morning I received this notice which says, "You're in." After I selected the link to check out Adobe Firefly, there was some signing in required, and you had to agree to their rules and regulations. But it was fairly simple and straightforward. Once that was all done, this is what I was greeted with, and this is what it looks like. Adobe Firefly Beta. This is the home. There's a gallery, about, which gives you information, and on the facts you get some information. But once you get your acceptance letter, you can go through this at your own pace. Important thing here is you get to try out these features. Text to image, text effect, and the recolor vectors, that's still coming. So that's something to look forward to. Text to image. Let's go to there. I'll put in something simple. So let's generate. And as you see, it doesn't take long. Actually, pretty darn good. Now, what's selected here is art, and the style is popular. Well, let's take a look and see what it looks like if you select graphic. Still under popular. And there's what comes up with popular. Let's look under photo and see what it generates. Pretty darn good. And when we go to content type and go to none, let's get a little bit more creative. Let's go to movements. You also have something called material, concept. Many things to check out on this. But this is just a quick little look. Hopefully you get your invitation and start exploring. Nothing better than checking out something new. If you hover on the picture, you actually get to see it close up. Stay secure. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.